Alright, I'm going to do my predictions for the Ultimate Fighter 15 finale. First up on the preliminary card, we got Jeremy Larson versus Joe Proctor. On that one, I'm taking Joe Proctor, no doubt, because Larson, as far as I'm concerned, was about the least skilled guy on that season. He's a tough guy, but just skill wise wasn't there really. Proctor, excellent submissions, stand-up's okay. If it stays standing, I give Larson a chance, definitely. If it stays standing, could go either way. But Proctor, that dude dives on submission. Man, he'll go for your back, he'll get your back and it's done. And he finishes his submissions once he slaps them on. I mean, he's good at submissions, so I see him finishing him. I see him definitely finishing Larson. And he'll probably win by submission. Cristiano Marcelo versus Sam Sicilia. This fight totally is going to depend on whether it stays standing or whether it goes to the ground. Marcelo is excellent at jiu-jitsu, probably the best jiu-jitsu guy in this season, no doubt. He's been doing jiu-jitsu a long time, from what I've heard. Sicilia, I love watching him fight, man. He's good. He's got big power. He throws bombs, man. So who knows? That's a hard one to call. I'm gonna say Sicilia just because I like him more, and I think if it stays standing, he's gonna win, probably by knockout, maybe by decision, but he's gonna beat him up. But as soon as it hits the ground, man, Marcelo, good jiu-jitsu, man. He can probably win if it hits the ground. Miles Jury versus Chris Saunders. I'm going to take Chris Saunders on that one. Jury is good, but Chris Saunders he's proven himself to be good this season because he was like the last one picked, and he's fucking good. Chris Saunders, I'd pick him to win a decision. Chris Tickle versus Darren Cruikshank. That's a close one. I'd say I'm going to say Tickle, but if it goes past the first round, probably Cruikshank, because Cruikshank can wrestle, and Tickle seems like he's a first-round knockout guy. He's just trying to knock you out in the first round. He throws everything with full power. I think I'm going to go out on a limb and say he's going to catch Cruikshank and knock him out in the first round, but if not, he might lose. Might well lose. He might get taken down, beat up. Who knows? Just get his ass, get tired and maybe get finished himself. Justin Lawrence versus John Cofer. Justin Lawrence for sure, man. Justin Lawrence was my pick to win the whole season, but didn't happen. But Cofer's pretty good wrestler, better stand-up than I would have guessed. But Lawrence has got the best stand-up out of everybody this season, I think, by pretty clearly. Like, he's a good counter-puncher. He's quick. I mean, yeah, he's almost like not nearly as good as Anderson Silva, but he shows some traits that, like, you see in a striker like Anderson Silva, like where he just is a counter-puncher. He's quick, and he moves around a lot. So I'll definitely pick Justin Lawrence. Jonathan Brookins versus Charles Oliveira. I'm going to pick Charles Oliveira, maybe by submission. Brookins is tough. They both got submissions, but I think Charles Oliveira's submissions may just be a little better. I think this is kind of a step up in competition for Brookins, and he seems like when I can't even think of his record, but I know I've seen him. He doesn't really do well against good strikers. Neither one of these guys is a great striker. I just think Oliveira's jiu-jitsu is a little better. Brookins probably a better wrestler, I'm going to pick Oliveira. Max Holloway is Pat Schilling. I know nothing about either one of these guys at all. So I don't even know who I'm not even going to pick. Mike Chiesa versus Al Iaquinta. This is it. This is the main one. I'm going to have to pick Iaquinta. But Chiesa's stand-up isn't any good, man. But his wrestling is good, and he's got fucking insane heart, man. And I just think Iaquinta is not gonna he's not gonna get taken down, man. And he's gonna be coming forward on his feet the whole time, hitting Chiesa, and he can wrestle too. Actually, Iaquinta can. He can wrestle, which means he's gonna be hard to take down. Chiesa, they can both wrestle. Chiesa's gonna want to take him down. I think Iaquinta can avoid the takedown. I think if they stand up and trade, Iaquinta's definitely gonna get the better of Chiesa. May even knock him out. Maybe not. Maybe just brutalize him for 3 rounds. But I don't think Chiesa's ever gonna be able to get him down. I think Iaquinta's gonna know he needs to stand up immediately, or if he ends up on top, maybe he can land some ground and pound. But you have to be careful because Chiesa's got some jiu-jitsu off his back even too. So I'll pick Iaquinta. Welterweight bout: Jake Ellenberger versus Martin Kampmann. Definitely picking Ellenberger. I already put money on this fight actually on Ellenberger. Ellenberger, man, his striking is good. And he's got big power, and he's got technical striking. So a lot of people don't realize, maybe they do, but he's got good striking, real good, real technical, good counterpuncher, has big power. I mean, Kampmann was like a kickboxer, but he doesn't have big power at all. He's technical too, but he doesn't have as big a power at all. I just think Ellenberger's going to catch him, man. And Martin Kampmann, it seems like he has a tendency to keep his chin up a little bit. That's such a bad idea against Ellenberger, man. He's going to get clocked and just going to be a bad night for him. But Kampmann's tough, dude, and he's got some jiu-jitsu too, good jiu-jitsu. Ellenberger's a wrestler more. I don't even know if the dude does any jiu-jitsu. He probably knows some submission defense, I'm sure, but I mean, he's not really going for no submissions. He's going for knockout for sure. So I got Ellenberger on that one all the way. And that's that. All right.